And here's what I want to say. When you wake up and you're not feeling inspired and you're not feeling that zesty, the way to respond to that is you forgive it. When you're not feeling that great inside, if you're feeling inner discord or nervous in any way, or irritation, or if you're feeling some inner friction, the tendency that we all have is to bring our focus out of ourselves and to look beyond, outside, for a solution or a distraction or a reason, because we are so afraid just to feel that inner discomfort. But the way to move through your discomfort, and even better, the way to transform your discomfort, is to pause for a minute or 2 minutes, set a timer on your phone, and just feel in to the heart of that sensation of discomfort. You feel in. It helps me to put my hand over my heart, and I even bow in. I tuck my chin in, and I just take a breath, and I feel what that inner discomfort actually feels like. I try to attribute a description word to it. Does this burn? Is this tight? Is there pressure? And that helps me really tune in when I try to describe the way it feels. And as you are tuning in, observing and describing the way the inner sensation feels, you are allowing yourself to watch it. You are allowing awareness to blossom from within you. And that greater awareness of how you feel and what your situation is, that holds the whole experience for you. And you realize that you are not your discomfort. You are the holder and the watcher, the observer, the awareness of your discomfort. And when you become the awareness, that's the transformative power that you have. That's the transformative power that turns fear into courage, that turns sadness into compassion and wisdom and empathy, that turns irritation into, oh, there's something deeper here. There's a message that I need to hear. There's something I need to know. Inner discomfort gives you the opportunity to transform it into something greater and valuable. Wisdom, strength, courage. So I always get this visual, if you are familiar with the tarot, I get this visual of the magician. The magician is the card in the tarot deck that depicts a man who's standing there in like full robes, and he's looking pretty official, and he's standing there, and the images vary from deck to deck, but generally he's holding up a wand that's pointing up to the sky, and he's pointing the other finger down. Okay, I'm trying to do this so I'm in the frame here, but here he is holding the wand and he's pointing his finger down, and he's standing there with his feet on the ground, his chest is square facing you, and he's got his wand and he's got his finger pointing down. And this very posture depicts this sort of it depicts the energy of transformation, because he's getting this sort of electrical energy from his wand, and then his other finger is rooting down towards the ground, and it depicts him as the conductor of this energy. And all thoughts and all emotions are just simply units of energy that are swirling around in you. And you have the power to be the magician, where you can take a certain type of energy and you can transmute it. You can transform it into something beautiful. You can take, just like the alchemist does, you can take lead and turn it into gold. So every time you have inner friction or discomfort within you, instead of moving out of yourself and looking outside for a distraction or a solution or a reason for it, the way to turn that lead into gold is you tune your focus inward, and you willingly feel the sensation. You forgive the sensation. You watch it move. You let the awareness bloom from within you, and that awareness is what blossoms that inner conflict into something gold. Wisdom. It's that wisdom. And wisdom is an all-encompassing term that I use to hold compassion and understanding and the deeper knowledge of the underlying force of existence. So we are all the magician. Remember the magician whenever you are experiencing an uncomfortable feeling. Whenever you wake up in the morning and you just don't feel like doing life, you don't feel like showing up, you don't feel inspired, you don't feel zesty, that's okay. Willingly feel that. Move into it, forgive it, observe it, become aware of it. So these opportunities to feel into your discomfort are so helpful for us. The way to handle uncomfortable situations is to change our perception of what they actually are. All our life we've been taught to run away from discomfort. That's been the crux of modern society. I feel like everything that has driven society's technology up to this point is because of our drive for comfort. And that's an ego thing. The ego is always really, really wanting to feel comfortable. And I think we have reached a time in our human evolution now to be okay with feeling uncomfortable because we know we have the power to transmute it with willingness, forgiveness, and awareness. Willingness, forgiveness, and awareness are the three things we can bring into any situation that can transmute it into something beautiful. So as humans, I think it's important to work with our perception. It's very important for us to, on a daily basis, work to find a little bit of space and quiet in our mind so that we can watch our thoughts and watch our feelings, see them for what they are, anything that's true, just units of energy, and then we can willingly feel the way they feel, watch them move and shift, and then use that powerful awareness to transmute it into wisdom. So the main thing that I wanted to say in this long winding road of a chat is I didn't feel great when I was waking up this morning, but I was able to lean into it and nurture it and transmute it. And it reminded me that I wanted to pass this message on, that it's so okay and it's so normal to feel inner discomfort. And it is a very constructive thing to do, a creative and a constructive thing to do, to take responsibility for your feelings so you can touch and tap into the power of taking care of them and transmuting them. When you look outside of yourself for a solution, a distraction, or a reason for your discomfort, you give your power away. You have the power of the magician to transmute your discomfort, and you do that by being willing to take care of it, willing to watch it, willing to forgive it. So, willingness, forgiveness, and awareness, the gold. Yeah. I hope I was clear. Okay, I love you. See you later.